want that pill. And to be honest, everyone who hasn't watched it wants it too, even if they don't know it yet. And really, why wouldn't they? In the film, NZT-48 turns the unmotivated, procrastinating mess of a main character into a superhuman genius who can instantly make huge amounts of money, master skills that normally take years to learn in weeks, and use his new intellect to become incredibly charismatic and far more attractive. This film gives us a high production value look at a literal version of the magic pill instant solution to all our problems that people instinctively look for. While it's easy to recognise that what's shown in the film is a greatly exaggerated image of what any pill can do for you, it presents a great look at what it is people want. And the good news is that a lot of it isn't as far.
Cars, they've got absolutely lethal. I'll tell you what is more lethal is the some guys looking at me like I'm crazy, is the stationary car. God, absolute naming machines there. Turn your engines off. Don't care if you're cold. Imagine how cold people are working up in these car parks. I'll pick that up. First day in is the worst as I've found down there. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry about shaking. But it's a refrigerating van, absolute murder machine. Can't see it. I think there's a van there somewhere. I'm lucky now, but I can kick my neck now, so I can relieve it. I can't keep doing that for long. The joint will wear away soon. Very painful it is. Okay, talk to you later.
Be supplementing platinum-based doublet regimens with ICOS and pentioic acid.
Either nutritionally or with the diet or referred pain. If the gallbladder, for example, is a problem, that can refer pain up to the right side and literally pull these vertebrae out of place. If your teeth aren't fitting right because you went to the dentist and you have some teeth work and now they don't quite close right, that will put tension on your jaw and your neck, and it can throw off the entire spine. So there's a lot of problems that can be referred. There's a lot of inflammatory things can happen from old injuries. This is why we do intermittent fasting and ketosis. So instead of cracking your neck, I would do more stretches. And if it cracks in the process of stretching, that's totally fine. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh. Ow. I want to talk about vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, okay? This is a real interesting vitamin in that a lot of people are deficient despite it being in a lot of your foods. So I'm going to talk about that. But first, let's talk about what
it
does in the body. It allows carbohydrates, proteins, and fats to be converted to energy. And that's why one of the top symptoms of the deficiency would be fatigue or adrenal fatigue. Okay? You get tired.
This one's really made a difference for me.
Vitamin B5 primarily cortisol and adrenaline.
I thought I was overweight.
So you need B5 for your adrenals, and that's why one of the things that I have done is I put several versions of vitamin B5 in a lot of my adrenal formulas because it's good for recovery, it's good for adrenal strength, it's good for energy, and it's kind of like a coenzyme to help you build more of those hormones. And without it,
literally
you just
worked
can't
away.
build
I
those
lost
hormone
my
utilization. So if you're working out and you're running out of gas faster, and you took some B5, you probably would be able to go longer because it.
You can catch this sleeping too. What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? Hello, hello babies. Hello. Look close and getting. Hello babies. Hello. Hello. Hello there, me again. I'm just going to get a pizza now, worked out. So I've had theanine and coffee to as pre-workout, and I'm gonna after workout pizza now, Pizza Express. So cheers, see you later.
I must admit, I can't explain any of these thoughts racing through my brain.
Ah, buonasera. Allora, pellicate le altre, parli di produzione, lo te le vero?
Sì, certo.
Ma spero non troppo, che non sei della piazza.
No, è dal contadino.
Ah, molto bene, grazie mille. Of useful information. She didn't have a chance.
What are your suggestions?
We'd really worked on her paper, too. In 45 minutes, it was a polished gem. She was pleased.
Lot of food, and that has a lot of merit. And what I found in adrenal fatigue recovery, and this is where it gets a little crazy, is that one of the things is, adrenal fatigue is characterized by is after hard workouts, when you deplete a lot of sodium, which is a major part of adrenal fatigue, you don't retain sodium the right way. Your fluid balance is messed up, and that's because there's signaling hormones that are pumped out by the adrenal glands that are not working correctly. You lose a lot of salt after big workouts, and that's the catalyst for the adrenal crashes that sometimes take 4 or 5 days to recover for people. That's a common hallmark of the disease, if you call it that. One of the major things that I found out in recovering from adrenal crashes, is that instead of going and eating super clean, like getting some chicken rice and some vegetables or something, what you actually need to do, and again, this is where it gets a little wacky, is you need to order a Domino's pizza. Domino's tends to be like the most salty pizza out there. You need to order an exceptionally sodium-filled pizza, maybe some cheesy bread or something like that, or breadsticks, and you just need to eat a lot of it. You need to not focus on weight for the time. You can burn your calories off the next day. You can fast the next day if you need to, or 2 days later. You can always go back and work on and compensate for an overage of calories. That's easy if you know how to manipulate calories and then lose the weight. But I can tell you so many times in working with people with adrenal fatigue, and then back when I was really affecting me, and even to an extent these days, if I push really hard and I lose a lot of sodium, that's just like any athlete. You don't feel good. Man, I'll order a Domino's pizza with pepperoni and green peppers and pineapple and a whole bunch of stuff, and basically eat like most of a 12-inch pizza over the course of a day, over the course of like 16 hours. And honestly, that is the biggest recovery